So it is so difficult to make these changes. I know they're good. We have a mortgage and we have to pay it off as soon as possible. It's so irritating knowing that, so I went from thinking I could do $20 worth of gas. That was what I started at. And I noticed that is like really annoying. Can I do it? Yeah, but it's really annoying to always have to worry and worry. It's lightning out. Woohoo! And,
where's my dragon?
I don't know. So, having to worry about everything. So I put an extra 10. So I made my gas go up to $30 a week. So we're gonna see how that works. And it's still, just for another 10 to fill it all the way would be like ideal, because then I can drive around and not worry about anything, hopefully. So as I am working out my budget with you, maybe you can make some changes. I mean, you may be a compulsive shopper like I was, and thinking that you're doing a good job, because I know I did. I just want to remind everyone that when you are faced with situations like I am right now about shopping and how to feed my family and get them with gas and all that, I have to remind you to pray to God's mother, which is Our Lady of Good Counsel in these moments. I refer to her in these moments as Our Lady of Good Counsel, and so does the church, to guide my steps, to make sure I make good decisions. And I didn't take the children with me, and usually I do because we just love shopping together. We always have, all of us. It's a lot of fun. But now I have to zone in, figure out what I'm doing. Once I master it, then they can come along again. Okay, so wish me luck. God bless you and your family, and I'll come back in a little while after I put everything away and get all the food done, and listen to that weather. Isn't it wonderful? And we'll talk about health. Yikes. Okay, God bless. Bye-bye. Okay, so later meant 10 o'clock at night. I hope you don't mind the lighting. I really enjoy it. As you see, this is where I like to come at night with my daughters or whoever wants to hang out with me in here just for a little while. We put some music on. Anyway, sorry about the cutoff on the last video. It's just that my camera, I have to take it to the store because it's only allowing me to do 5 minutes or so, where before I could only do 15. Now it's dwindling down, so I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, today, I should say tonight, I am drinking a beautiful cherry drink with almond milk. So I want to stress that if your child or you has any physical problems, as far as the heavy duty ones, I'm sure they all apply to some degree or another. Some cases are easier than others to handle. I have to keep looking at the time here. Okay, so, things like asthma, things like, I'm even hearing autism, I'm hearing, to avoid cancers, stomach problems. A lot of things are caused by vaccines and food, okay? You can believe it or not, but I tell you this. I tell you that since I've cleaned up the act with food, I mean, I haven't even gone to college for, to become a doctor, but I feel like sometimes, not all the time, sometimes I feel like I absolutely know better and I see results. You have skin issues, all of this usually has to do with food. So I've been putting my daughters on a very strict diet because they were constantly in pain. Me, I've healed myself from asthma, okay? So it's so detailed on what you have to do, but just to really try to eat as organically as possible. I like what this one lady, Isabel, what's her name? Darcy Isabella, yeah, Darcy Isabella on YouTube. She eats one ingredient food. So when I first started, doing a keto diet, I wasn't going to get my children to do it right away, obviously. And a ketogenic diet is basically eating very low insulin level type foods, things that make your insulin go high. So, so I just ate that way myself, and my children saw how good I felt. And I slowly added certain foods, right, to their diet. Maybe I would make a cake and then they would say, oh, this is really good. And I'm like, see, it's good, right? And then I'd make some cookies. Okay, not so bad, and then they would start to see that, cannolis that were, no sugar in it were better for you. They made your belly feel better. than the nasty stuff. White sugar is a drug. I am highly convinced that it is a drug. Okay, I could not stop eating trash because of that. So, when I say trash, I don't mean like cupcakes and everything like that, but you know, this stuff is in almost everything if you're not careful. Read your ingredients, people. Don't read the front packages. Oh no, don't read that alone. You must read the ingredients. You have to. It's imperative. Even if it's a healthy, you know, you say, oh, this certain kind of natural raw sugar. Oh well, look at the ingredients always. So as I was introducing these foods to my children, my whole family, they slowly started to, you know, believe it. They could feel it. They could see it. And then after a while, I said to them, you know what? You are hurting so bad, but I'm not. I don't have a stomach ache. I feel good. And they kept seeing this. And then I didn't force it on them. And then eventually I waited until they were done, you know, suffering. And then they jumped on board with me. So, I have one family member that's not yet. I'm sure you can guess who that is. And the proof is in the fruit. They feel better. You know, my daughter was just saying to me tonight, I can't believe how good. They never would imagine that they would be doing this way of living. So it's very clean. Wash all your vegetables. Try to get as organic as possible because you don't want bug spray on your food. You might be eating a really great food and then you might feel sick afterward or you might have some symptoms because you're eating bug spray. If I came to your house right now and sprayed Raid on your food, do you really think that you're going to feel good? No. There is no difference between if I did it or if the farmers did it. You gotta wash your food. Or look at the packages. Sometimes they do it for you. Excuse me. It's even a good idea to wash your frozen fruit. So you really got to stay away from trash. If you can eat food that has been, it'll say N-O-N, GMO. That means genetically modified. Modified is change, right? We don't want foods that the scientists are changing by putting trash, bacteria, viruses, whatever it is, into your food. You don't know what it's going to do. I know our bodies were designed to fight off things like this, but you know what? Let's do our bodies right. And then another thing is fluoride in the water. Like seriously, this was my first time that I ever denied my child fluoride after they had, you know, cleaned her teeth. I'm not doing it. And I switched to toothpaste that doesn't have it. We are using up all the old stuff that still has it. I just go out now and instead of buying a bubbler with water, spring water, I buy the Market Basket 50 cents a gallon. So I buy like 4 or 5 of them a week. I use it for my coffee. I use it for the kids. I don't want them drinking that stuff because from my understanding and my studying is that it affects your tissues of your body. Okay, I'm growing some weird bone stuff in my jaw. Who knows why? They don't even know why. It's probably from the fluoride. I have to keep stopping the camera because that's the only way this camera will hold any length of time. I just figured it out. Okay, so if I let it run too long, it won't let me upload it. It'll say storage is full. My daughter just came out and told me that the natural toothpaste, the Tom's one that we are using, this specific one, has a chemical in it that's no good. It's dangerous. So something L'Oreal, I don't know how you say it. Anyway, horror. So, I don't know. I'm going to just use baking soda. Why not? It cleans everything else, you know? I might just have to. Anyway, so every time you see a cut in the film, it's because I cannot let it run. So you must pay attention. Maybe you do already. And if you don't already, this is no insult to you, I promise. This is just really waking up and looking at your ingredients. You know, clean with vinegar. You know, use essential oils instead of other, you know, sprays and whatnot. You know, think about the products. I use a crystal for my deodorant from Whole Foods. It's just a crystal, and it works. Some people it doesn't. Some people it does. You know, if my daughter finally found a nice Tom's. I think it was a Tom's, yeah. And you have to be careful of those. But if you look, investigate the different ingredients, and you'll see. that some are better than others. Some things have ingredients that you like, what is that? So you really have to pay attention to what modified food starch, no good. It's in a lot of cottage cheeses and regatta cheeses and just a lot of garbage, okay? Stay away from soy and corn unless it's non-GMO. You have to pay attention if you want to be healthy. If you want your kids to be healthy. If you don't want them to have asthma, I'm telling you right now, you can heal. I used to have such strong asthma. I used to have the inhaler. I thought I needed a lung transplant. That's how much I coughed, okay? So clean up your act, clean up slowly. Just have mercy on yourself and do everything slow. You know, think about the coffee that you're drinking, okay? If it's not organic, you are drinking the most chemicalized bug spray on any kind of food that there is in coffee. So it's got like 500 different types. It's just ridiculous. So go to the organic, but do everything slow. What I'm saying here is take your time. Make one change here, one change there. Be mindful while you're doing it, and you will see slowly these changes in your family. So don't be overwhelmed. That's the secret here. Ask God for help and take your time and just educate yourself. Okay, I don't know everything, all right, but I am learning. I'm learning as I go, and I'll tell you right now, you saw the haul earlier in the other videos, right? If you didn't, there's a few ingredients there that's white trash, white flour. My son is the only one that's having a hard time backing off that stuff. He does eat the good stuff, but he still is drawn to the other stuff, and you might say, well, why don't you just pull it from him? Slowly, what I do is, instead of just yanking it and making him miserable, I just keep feeding him the good stuff while he's eating the bad stuff until he gets so used to that, then I get rid of it. So believe me, we got rid of a lot of things. This week it was pasta, the bad stuff. So, all right. So God bless you. Stay tuned. We're going to try to have a nice day tomorrow, and I'll bring you along with us. So, mwah, God bless. Bye-bye. Stay healthy. Help your family. Help your kids. Stay away from trash. I'm telling you, it's going to kill you. It is. It is. You'll grow all kinds of weird things on your body, in your body. It's not worth it. All right. And now I'm learning all about fungus in the body. Ay, ay, ay. Candida, is that how you say it? I don't even know. But I'm learning. All right. And I'll take you along with me as I learn. God bless you. Bye-bye.